Welcome back again, MRDC Ripfest. Coach Corey here, the Mooresville Natatorium. We're going to do another Dryland diving drill for you. Again, this is going to be on our slant board, 25 degrees. We have already went through our fronts and inwards on slant board, making sure that we identify the different magic positions and balance points for each one of the different directions. We have also focused on the reverse, which is very important to load those heels and not move those shoulders while we're standing up from the butt. And today we're going to talk about the backs. The backs and reverses are very similar, except for the backs we're going to have more of a three-point balance, shoulders, knees, and toes. The squat's going to be a little bit deeper on our backs. We have to make sure that we keep our heels up about textbook height. So most of you, all your textbooks are online and everything now, but us old folks, we're really definitely used to the big old textbooks. Inwards, remember, we were on the dictionary, and backs, we're going to be on the textbook with a deeper squat, shoulders, knees, and toes in balance. Our arm swing timing is still going to be the same as our reverses. And in case you remember those, that may help you out. First thing we're going to start off with is a tripod stance. Okay, 3 points in contact are going to be much stronger than just 2 feet touching. They put $1 million cameras on tripods, and they do that for a reason, because of the structural soundness. So, toes are going to be slightly apart, 2 to 3 inches. We're going to go up on the toes, then we're going to put the heels together. At that point in time, we're creating friction. So that's going to help keep the heels from dropping below the surface of the board. Many divers, when they drop down into their squat, they drop their heels. Their center of gravity immediately shifts back. And as soon as that happens, they can no longer stand up. So we're adjusting the rest of the way. Tripod stance, up on toes, heels together. Turn your brace on, shoulders square, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over heels. 5 fingers in line, up, down to Y, up to Y. Now, just like the others, when the board changes directions, we are going to drift and draw. Drift the arms down and draw the knees in. At this point in time, we're going to make contact, we're on the board. We're going to sink into the board and the arms in locate to 7 o'clock. Shoulders, knees, toes in balance. Palms facing down. Then the last action is pull. And when those arms are moving, the legs and rest of the body do not move. From this position, we're going to stand up from the butt. Then we're going to push through ankles. Okay? Now, if I'm going to do a voluntary, I'm going to move into the block position to 1 o'clock. That is my connection point where my feet would raise to my hands before line up. Okay? Let's go through that again. Brace on, tripod stance, up, down to Y, up to Y, drift and draw, sink, pull, stand up from the butt, block. That is our back voluntary. These are great calf raise drills. So if you need to get a workout, make sure that you have that calf strength to hold that position in the squat. These are great conditioning drills too. Optional is going to be just like the reverse. It's going to be push, stand up from the butt, push to C, slant, push to C, slant. All of that connection is above the center of gravity, hopefully above those shoulders, so that we're focusing on spinning up. Brace on, tripod stance, up on toes, connect, up, down to Y, up to Y, drift and draw, sink, pull, stand up from the butt, push to C, slant. There's our optional. Let's go through that one more time. Brace on, tripod stance, connect, up, down to Y, up to Y, drift and draw, sink, pull, stand up from the butt, push to C, slant. Okay, now textbook heels, 3-point balance into the squat, making sure that we're standing up from the butt and we're not utilizing the ankles. That's the last angle that we have on our body leaving the board. We want to make sure that we get fully extended all the way through the legs before we push forward or backward direction. And on our backs, we're pushing down and back. Okay? So, backs, are the direction that is the hardest to generate rotation. Your feet are on this much of the board, and they have to push down and back into that much board. That's why we don't see as many of the back 3.5s on 3 meter as we do reverse 3.5s or inward 3.5s, and then front 4.5s. So maximize your height and your rotation starts from the best magic position for your takeoff, which you can train on the slant board. Thank you again for joining us here at MRDC. Coach Corey, see you again.